Hey, it's Andrew with CarCam Central. We review dash cameras and we're back with our top cheap and budget recommendations for 2020. I spent hundreds of hours researching and testing cameras. Some were made into full video reviews. Of those, the best were picked based on price versus features and how they would be used. If you don't know what a dash cam is or why it's useful, here's a quick summary that you could pause and read. I split my recommendations into 5 distinct categories. First is our top budget pick, the $110 VFO A119 V3. It has the best combination of performance and features for most drivers. Second, the $50 Rove A1 is our top cheap pick. You lose some video quality and heat resistance, but it has great build quality and features. Third, the $50 Blue Sky C B1W, our specialized choice if you want a compact camera. Fourth are a bunch of Aoki cameras, our picks for drivers in very hot environments. Finally, the $80 A119 V2 is for drivers who want higher performance and want to spend less money. We also talked briefly about some mid-range and premium options, so you can better compare performance, features, and looks when you spend more money. Full disclosure, I purchased all cameras since 2017 to reduce bias. No paid reviews here. I put you, my audience, first. Let's get into it. My first pick is VFO's A119 V3. It has the best combination of performance and features, which includes great video quality, capacitors reliability, good customer service, and useful error notifications. Let me explain. Starting with its body design, the V3's matte black plastic and wedge shape doesn't look like a camera, so it's less obvious there's a camera recording or something to steal. Still, most people don't need to worry about dashcam theft. It's very rare, as one manufacturer has said. Just like our other camera recommendations, the A119 loop records and auto starts when power is received. You'll get everything you need in the box to install the camera, which requires no tools and takes around 10 minutes to plug in the 12-volt car adapter, run the cable, and stick the camera to your windshield. Almost all dashcams are installed like this. The A119 V3 records at a higher 1440p resolution, which has better video quality over all 1080p dashcams I've seen. You can pick up license plates and faces from further away. That's vital if you experience road rage or get into a hit-and-run accident, as you'll have a better chance to capture evidence for police to prosecute or insurance to get your money back. While a higher resolution doesn't guarantee better video quality, true 1440p resolution like the A119 has a noticeable difference in sharpness that's worth paying more. At night, the V3 has the best video quality right now. It's especially clear as the dynamic range has been increased, which means you can see a wider range of brightly lit and shadowed areas. If we compare the V3 to the 1080p Rove A1 and the older A119 V2, you can see the newer V3 is much clearer. You can better capture people and animals on the side of the road in case they do something dumb. Still, for all these advancements, no camera can capture fast-moving license plates at night. It's the last major innovation that's needed. This sound is recorded on the A119 V3's microphone. The quality, like our other dashcam picks, is not amazing, but good enough to capture conversations and street noises, which is all you need. You aren't shooting a movie. Looking at the V3's construction, the A119 uses capacitors, not lithium-ion batteries. Both of these shut down and save footage when your car turns off. However, in hot weather, lithium-ion batteries tend to swell and or degrade, a big reason a dashcam can fail. Capacitors are much more heat resistant and have a better lifespan. In cold weather, both types may need to be warmed up, but lithium-ion batteries are worse as they can be damaged if charged below freezing. Let's talk about customer service. VFO has only one office in China, and they rely on their retailers like OCD Tronic to handle warranty support. OCD is the exclusive Amazon retailer for the V3 in Canada and the United States, and their service has been excellent for years. The situation is less clear overseas. VFO handles the United Kingdom themselves, but lacks a local office. Other countries have in-country retailers, but we don't know how good they are. The A119 has an important feature that no manufacturer tells you about, which is useful error notifications. When the V3 has problems recording, you get a message telling you what's wrong, and more importantly, it continuously beeps so you'll check and fix the problem. That's important because all memory cards are slowly damaged when saving videos and eventually fail, causing your camera to stop working. I've heard too many stories where a camera with no sound alert stops recording and the driver doesn't find out until they get a driving ticket or into an accident. Most cheap and budget cameras get error notifications wrong. The V3 has good park recording, which is a special energy and space saving setting to capture vandalism or hit and runs while your car is turned off. The installation process is complicated and would take too much time to explain here. What you should take away is that out of all our cheap and budget picks, only the V3 does this properly. Most have poor functionality. We'll explain more in the full review. The V3 has two optional accessories, a $10 GPS mount and a $15 circular polarizer. The GPS mount lets you quick release the camera without removing cables. It also tracks your location and position, but doesn't give you navigation instructions. I personally don't think it's worth the money for most drivers, but a lot of people buy it. The polarizing filter is worth the money to me. It reduces the glare from your dashboard and greatly improves clarity. In picking the V3, we did a lot of research and compared similar cameras like Rexing's V1P, Rove's R2, and Oki's DR02J. But the A119 has the best overall combination of performance and features. We left out a lot of information on the V3 to make this summary. See our full video review and article to learn more. You can find those links in the description below this video. We'll keep you updated if our recommendations change, say from a new camera we reviewed. You'll also find links to good retailers. Some are affiliated, which means we get a percentage of any purchases at no cost to you. Again, no paid reviews here. We buy all our cameras ourselves and also pay for services like Adobe Premiere to edit this video and web hosting for our website. Alright, let's look at the $50 American Rove A1. It's our top cheap pick for its features and build quality. Compared to the V3, it does a few things better like customer support, Wi-Fi for file transfers, and a nicer build quality. Unfortunately, with all cheap cameras, you'll give up something important. The A1 is no different. Besides lower quality 1080p video, error notifications that lack audio alerts, the A1 uses lithium-ion batteries, so it's not good in hot countries. You could use the A1 versus more expensive V3 as a comparison to figure out what's important to you. Starting with the body, the A1 is a rectangular camera with a 2.4-inch LCD on the back. It feels quite solid when pressed, and with its well-fitted curved surfaces, the A1 looks and feels like a premium camera. I found it simple to use and a pleasure to browse through the menus. You also have Wi-Fi, which lets you change settings and more importantly, download saved videos. Rove did a great job here. The app was well made and easy to connect with your smartphone, unlike other cameras. Rove got great reviews on Apple's app and Android's Play Store. Wi-Fi is a nice-to-have feature, but not essential. Viafo's A119 V3 doesn't have it, but you could buy a smartphone card reader if you want to browse files on the go. Where the Rove A1 does worse is its 1080p video quality. There's a noticeable drop in sharpness during the day versus the 1440p A119. If we pause, you can see that details like license plates and faces are not as clear. At night, there's a similar drop in quality. Details are less clear and objects in darker areas are obscured. To us, this is a big deal as a dashcam helps you get the evidence you need to get justice and a big reason to spend more on a real 1440p camera. But I don't want to trash the A1 as the video quality is quite good for the $50 price tag. In the last 2 to 3 years, truly awful video quality has mostly gone away. One big reason is the Sony image sensor found in the A1 has gone down in price and many cheap cameras use it. Looking at error notifications, the A1 does an okay but not good job. While it has a persistent warning message, there's no sound alerts when the A1 has problems recording. You have to look at the screen to take action, and with many who hide the camera behind the rearview mirror, it's easy to miss until you get into a car accident or police ticket. If you tell me in the comments, you can always check the LCD screen. Maybe you will, but most drivers won't. It should be idiot-proof, and most manufacturers get this wrong. The A1 also uses lithium-ion batteries, which are susceptible to heat and in general are more likely to fail than capacitors. In fact, with the Rove C1 model we previously reviewed, some users had a bulging battery that popped out the LCD screen. Fortunately, there's good customer service if there's a problem. Rove is owned by Anker, and they have offices around the world with a more streamlined service than Viafo. We think local customer service is important. Even good dash cams can break, and you don't want to send your camera overseas. There is one upside. The A1 has a special battery-powered parking mode. When the A1 shuts down, it can leave the G sensor active. After detecting an impact, it'll turn on after 6 seconds and record for 30. It won't capture the impact, but hopefully get a license plate or face. No installation required. It only needs to be turned on in the menu and is a useful feature that few dashcams have. The A1 replaces our Yi dashcam pick, which had issues with blurring videos under warm weather, a harder to use app, and the video quality isn't as good. We were excited to test the 2019 Yi Nightscape, which has a capacitor, but found the video quality to be really lacking both day and night. Not recommended unless something changes. Overall, consider the A1 if you need to save money or you don't think the V3 is worth the money. It's a nice experience for around $50 USD, but it could be more expensive depending on where you live. Don't use it anywhere hot though, as the battery inside may fail. Again, we link the full video review in the description. As a side note, your dashcam will eventually stop working as your SD card's memory cells have a limited lifespan. You should get an endurance card, which lasts longer than the usual consumer cards. These endurance cards are constructed for durability and better error correction, which helps keep your camera running when you need it most. Samsung's Pro Endurance is the best right now, but as a budget option, SanDisk new Ultra A1 or Samsung's Evo Plus are okay, but not great. There's a lot of details we left out, so as you guessed, there's a full review explaining more. Next up is the $50 Blue Sky C B1W. It's a good choice for those who want a small and heat-resistant camera. It used to be our top cheap pick, but we downgraded it as users said the B1W can be hard to use. The main reason is the clunky smartphone app that's needed to change settings and format microSD cards as the camera has no LCD screen. Connecting isn't as intuitive as you have to disable data before joining the B1W's Wi-Fi network. Blue Sky C did not or could not change the app for how modern smartphones will disconnect you from the network if no internet is detected. As a result, the B1W has many bad reviews from users having trouble connecting with the phone. But if you can get past that, the B1W is a fantastic camera. It's the only one under $60 to get the basics right. The B1W's 1080p video quality is about the same as the Rove A1, nothing special to mention here. The error notifications are good, with an endless audio message letting you know what the problem is.
Invalid file system. Please format SD card. Invalid file system. Please format SD card.
Blue Sky C's customer service has gotten a lot better since they first started. They now have a Los Angeles office with a local phone number to call. For other countries, you may have to ship your camera out, but your costs may be covered depending on the circumstances. The B1W has an 18-month warranty, but you have to register the camera to get it. You might notice the translations are rough, the overall experience unpolished. The B1W is solid, but it might not be the right camera for everyone. I do want to mention two popular competitors. The 70Mi has great video hardware, but due to its lithium-ion batteries, we feel you might as well get the Anker Rove A1. Other companies, like DDPi with their mini model, have a decently made capacitor camera, but their products are poorly supported outside of Asia. Moving on, we have several Aoki cameras as specialized picks for drivers in very hot desert or tropical environments. They are the only choice under $100 with capacitors and a 2-year warranty, double the standard 12 months. Aoki has offices around the world with a reputation for fast customer service. So, these cameras aren't technically built for super hot environments, but I chose them because your dashcam is more likely to fail and a longer warranty period is helpful. Let's look at our hot temperature pick, starting with the $35 DR-A1, which is also the cheapest camera we can recommend. Unfortunately, the video quality is just barely acceptable as it uses a junk sensor, but it's good enough for its ridiculously low price. The DR-01 and DR-02 have much better 1080p video quality that's similar to the Rove A1 as they share the same sensor. The DR-01 is the better buy for $10 less. You can tell there's a big difference between the cheaper DR-A1 and these two cameras, which use the better Sony image sensor. Besides the price point, the only other difference is the body shape. The DR-01 has a larger 2-inch screen, but is a bit more visible than a DR-02. Finally, the $80 DR-02J. It says 4K video quality, but that's a half-truth. Due to the sensor used, it's closer to 1440p. Get this camera if you want the benefits of a higher resolution, like the VFO A119 and a 2-year warranty. So with their excellent warranty and Oki's customer service, why not get them over our other picks? First off, these cameras are plain. They have no Wi-Fi, GPS, or parking modes. Their build quality and packaging are fine, but nothing special. The Rove A1 and Viafil A119 V3 offer a lot more overall. More importantly, all Aoki cameras we tested have terrible error notifications. If it can't record, a message will flash, then disappear. And there's no audible alert, making it very hard to detect an issue as it just shows the usual recording screen. For me, that's enough to reject Aoki, but they're the only decent choice for hot environments. To others, error notifications don't matter, and Aoki might be the better buy. Great, get it. I'm here to help you make a more informed decision. For a value-minded user who wants 1440p performance, we recommend the older Viafil A119 V2. You get all the essentials for $80 to $90. The difference versus the newer V3 is the night video quality and parking mode aren't as good. Other than that, the V2 has the same features and functionality for $20 to $30 less. This is a good camera for users who want to step up to 1440p quality but have to save a bit of money. If you search online, the A119 has mixed reviews. That's because the original V1 mount caused power issues and people complained. In 2017, the V2 version was released to fix the mount and improve functionality. Since then, the V2 has been fantastically reliable. If you get this camera on Amazon, check the retailer, as some like OCDtronic or Capture Reaction have much better customer service than others. Here's a summary of the 5 dash cams and microSD cards we recommend that you can pause and read. We wanted to give you the details to help you make a better purchase, but if you feel overwhelmed, spend the money and get the Viafil A119 V3 and 64GB Samsung Pro Endurance. It's a great pick for most drivers out there. If you're wondering what's better than the V3, we have our mid-range and premium picks. But before that, if you found this video useful, it would be awesome if you shared it with your friends and family who you think should get a dashcam. If they don't know what they are, send them the article in the description. If they already have one, it could be old. You'll be doing them a favor. Alright, let's look at our mid-range pick, the $170 Viafil A129 Duo, which is like the A119 V3 but adds Wi-Fi, a remote control to lock video files, and most importantly, a rear camera for significantly better protection. It's a nice upgrade to the Viafil A119 V3, but it comes at a cost of lower video quality as it records in 1080p for the front and back cameras. To us, a rear camera is worth that sacrifice as it gives you significantly more protection. We talk about why in the full review, but you can pause here to read more. I know what you're thinking. This video is sponsored by Viafil. No, and again, not by any other dashcam maker or retailer. Our choices come from our extensive research and testing. We previously recommended Oki's DR02D and Mini 0906. It's just right now, Viafil delivers more value than their competitors. There's also premium level cameras. They cost over $250 and have better style, unique features, and solid customer service. But you might not feel the value is as good as our cheaper picks. Starting with Blackview and Thinkware, these cameras are favored by luxury vehicle owners as they want something that looks more stylish than our budget picks. The $450 Blackview DR900S has true 4K video quality and an extensive cloud system that allows you to live stream and receive impact notifications when your camera is connected to a Wi-Fi hotspot. Thinkware's F800 Pro has the best parking mode we tested as it has unique features with low energy usage. But you may want to hold off on buying it though, as Thinkware has a new 4K camera which I plan on testing. The $260 Street Guardian SG9663 DC Pro is much more pedestrian looking. What you're paying for is reliability, customer service, and giving you all the useful accessories you might not know you'll need. Out of all the manufacturers, I think Street Guardian has gotten the formula right. They focus on making a product that works for the long term and backed by a 2-year warranty. Alright, we covered a lot of information. Again, be sure to see the info box below for any updates and links to retailers we trust. We post updates on Facebook, and if you liked it, be sure to share this video. If you made it this far, I want to thank you for joining this review. Drive safe and talk to you in the comments.